The High Museum of Art is thrilled to be the host of the Obama Portraits Tour on view until March 20th. We're thrilled to have the portrait by Amy Sherald of Michelle Obama and the portrait by Kehendi Wiley of Barack Obama. Both will be part of this amazing exhibition where you'll have the chance to learn how a presidential portrait is commissioned, learn about the process each artist used to make these amazing works of art. It's an incredible video where you'll get to actually meet and hear from the president, the first lady, the artists, and even the curators at the National Portrait Gallery that owns these incredible portraits. Both artists, Amy Sherald and Kehendi Wiley, work in oil on canvas, and they both use a really similar approach to making portraits. They like to have a photographic sitting with the person that they're going to paint, and so each of them had an opportunity to photograph their subject, either the first lady or the president, and they use those photographs as part of their practice as they paint the portraits.
I like President Obama's portrait for sure, because it was just more detailed. They captured, it looks just like him, and it captured his essence, and you know, it was pretty much a face, and that artist really narrowed it down. So I definitely prefer President Obama's. I love First Lady Michelle, but I feel like Obama's portrait was way more detailed.
Kehendi Wiley, who created the portrait of Barack Obama, has built an incredible reputation as an artist who creates portraits of people without power, placing them in settings that are based in the European Baroque style, bringing so much color and power and attention to people who don't have that kind of power in their own lives. Painting the president was a very different thing for him. Here's a person who already has all the power in the world, and now he's going to present him in a new way. It's incredible to see how he took his own unique and very distinctive style, but told an incredible sort of biography of the president in the beautiful floral background that sits beside him in the portrait. Amy Sherald, who painted the portrait of Mrs. Obama, is a Georgia native. She was born in Columbus. She attended college in Atlanta at Clark Atlanta University and took classes also at Spelman. Her practice is based in Baltimore today, where she really works from photographs to create her subjects and has really built an amazing reputation as a portrait artist.
The directness of it. You're looking at two portraits that aren't necessarily the finest in terms of their likelihood, their likeness. But then when you look at it further, you see all the qualities of the people, the things that made them who they are. And it's all there.
It was an opportunity to see it up close, even though we're in pandemic. But more importantly, I'm standing here on the shoulders of my mother, my father, people who only dreamed about them being president. So I'm grateful that it came to us. I know I'll go see it again, and I'll see it at the museums in Washington. But this was a blessing. It will always be a part of our history. And hopefully the folks who are here will remember how important they were to the tenets of democracy.
The National Portrait Gallery made the decision to put the portraits on tour because of the overwhelming interest that they had when they hung the portraits at the Smithsonian in 2018. They felt so many people don't have the opportunity to come to Washington, D.C. and see portraits that clearly resonate with the American people in such a deep way that they wanted to send the portraits on tour so that more Americans would have the opportunity to experience them firsthand, which is the most powerful way to see them. That the National Portrait Gallery at the Smithsonian put together for the portraits. They began the tour in Chicago, where the Obamas are from, at the Art Institute, traveled to the Brooklyn Museum of Art in New York City. It traveled to the Los Angeles County Museum of Art. It'll be here at the High through March 20th.